Okay guys, welcome. This is Code with Tech, your number one coding hub, where we simplify a lot of complex code for beginner understanding. Okay, so guys, if you are just tuning in, please do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified every time we drop new video. Okay, so guys, without further ado, let's get into today's lesson. For today's lesson, we are going to be looking at JavaScript Date and Time. All right, this is another series within our JavaScript is easy. Okay, now let's get into this quickly. Now, whenever you hear about date in JavaScript, we are talking about a built-in object. All right, now this is a built-in date object that will work within date and time. All right, JavaScript have that built-in object. All right, that built-in date object that help us to work with our date and time easily. Okay, so without further ado, guys, let me give you the first step on how we go about writing this. Okay, now the first thing today we will be working on the current date and time. All right, current date and time. How can we display this? Now the first thing in working with this, we're going to say let now, okay, now equivalent new date. Okay, now we have called this object here and we save it. Now when we say let now, okay, which means the present time equal new date. Okay, so if I console log this identical work here, all right, if I console log now, okay, and then I save it, if I run this code, we will get the current date. The current date. All right, we'll see the current date. Okay, now if you see down here, there's the current date, all right, of my computer. There's the current date of my computer. Please do not get it twisted. Okay, if your computer time is not set, all right, and the date is not set, JavaScript going to run it, but it's not going to give you the real date and time. All right, it's going to give you what your computer have. Okay, and I'm going to think outside of your computer, please. Okay, so guys, now move on to the next step. The next thing we want to do for today would be this. We want to have a specific date. Okay, now when we talk about a specific date, we want to have the year, the month, and the day. Okay, now there are coming here out quickly. We'll say year, month, and day. Okay, we want to work with a specific thing. Now, so the first thing we're going to do here, we'll say let's assume that we are taking the year of someone, the month of someone, and the date of birth. All right, we are taking it in total. So we'll say birthday. Okay, we'll just make a variable saying birthday, and then in this we assign new to it, and then we say new date. All right, for new date, in this new date here, we're going to assign something to it. All right, because we want to have something genuine. All right, we want to have something genuine. We don't just want it bringing its own thing to us. JavaScript bringing its own thing. So we will take someone who was born 1981. All right, which is the year, and the month of the person will be the 5th month, and the date will be the 21. All right, they assume, we just assuming. Okay, now if I come down here and console log birthday, okay, now let's see what's going to happen. All right, so I'm going to get rid of the first console log here and save the code, and then we rerun the entire code. All right, now I can easily come up here and press the button, it will run the code. Okay, now you see what happened here is this. They are telling us that this is 1981, the 6/21, T000000, which is the time. All right, and the time zone also is 00. Okay, because we did not require it, we did not ask for it. All right, we did not ask of it. So the next thing we want to touch would be this. There are so many ways you can write your date. Okay, so the next thing we want to do, we want to come in the same place here and change the information that we put here we want to write it as a string, and then we say 2023. Okay, we say dash, we say 07, all right, the 7th month, and then we say the 13th day. Okay, we save this. Now there's a date string. Okay, there's a date string. Now if I save this and run the code, now we have this. All right, now this is not just coming down. Two ways we can do this. We either call it as a number, or we call it as a string. Now we can use it in a numeric form, and we use it in a string way, all right, in a character form as well. So I just use it in a character form, and I use it in a numeric form. Okay, but it's still giving us something as same as the result that we put in. All right, the next thing we want to touch will be getting date component. All right, how we get date component. Now we're going to come here, right here, we'll say let today, all right, and then we assign the value new date. Okay, now the value new date is on it, and the next thing we want to do, we want to console log. All right, we want to console log today. All right, we use our dot notation, and then we say get the full year. All right, get the full year. Okay, after using this, we'll come outside of it, we'll close it. Now we want to use our component, getting all of the component of date. All right, we want to get all of the components. So the first component we request for is to get the full year. All right, now the full year will be 2025 because we are currently in 2025. All right, now the next one here, we want to say console to log again, and then we say today, and then we say dot get, all right, month. Now after asking it to get the month will be July because we are in the month of July. All right, now the next thing we want to do, we want to say console again to log. Now there are so many console log going to be writing here today. Okay, we say today dot get date. Okay, now when we say today get date, it's going to give us the day of the month. All right, 1 to 31. All right, good. The next thing we want to put onto will be console.log today get day. We want to know what day it is today. All right, so we'll say today console log. All right, say console log, we say today, and we say dot get day. All right, we want to know the day. All right, we have few more to go, so just keep following. Okay, we have few more to go, just keep following. So the next thing we want to do here will be get hour, get minute, and get second. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this code here and come here and write all three here. So for here, I'm going to say get hour. Okay, and here I'm going to say get minute, and here I'm going to say get seconds. All right, good. Now after using these three things, we can come here, we clear out this entire log, we come here, we comment this log out. All right, now we run the code. If I run the code, I'm expecting this. All right, the first thing we asked for was the year, right? The year, which is 2025. The next one was the month. We are in the 6th month. The next one is the date. Today is the 15th, all right, of the 6th month. The next one, we are asking for the day. All right, we're asking for the day. Today is Tuesday. It's a number 2 because the week start with Monday. So since today is Tuesday, so it show on number 2. Okay, now the next one we are asking for, we are asking for the hour. Okay, the hour it gave us 0. Why? Because it is 12. All right, it is currently 12. All right, 12 a.m. Now the minute, it says 25. It is 12:25 a.m. and for second, it was just 9 seconds. All right, so this is how we can work with it. Now with this knowledge, you can be able to build your own digital clock and your own analog clock.